Imagine a world where rain whispers your name, each drop a soft lullaby weaving peace into the night. Welcome to Whispered Tales, your sanctuary of soothing stories designed to guide you into restful dreams. I'm Ethan, your storyteller tonight, honored to lead you into Silverhollow Vale, where trees hum with ancient songs and a glowing hearth waits to cradle you. We craft tales of wonder and calm, each one a gentle invitation to let go of the day. Tonight, we'll wander through a rainy valley to bake spiced apple tarts with Liora, a folk teller whose cottage feels like home. Feel the softness beneath you. Let my voice be a friend, and allow the rain to call you to rest. If this tale warms your heart, join our Whispered Tales family by subscribing, and share in the comments what comforts you on a rainy day: a warm drink, a cozy blanket, or a cherished memory. Your stories inspire us, and we are grateful you're here. Now, breathe deeply, and let's step into Silverhollow Vale, where peace awaits. Let's begin a gentle journey inward, a quiet countdown from 10 to 1. Each step, a soft whisper guiding you toward peace. Settle into the softness beneath you, your bed, your blanket, or the steady embrace of the earth, holding you like a cradle woven from time. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the air cool and gentle in your lungs. And let's start with 10. 10. Feel the weight of your body resting fully, sinking into the surface beneath you. The earth is steady, a quiet friend who knows your every breath, your every step. Its strength is constant, grounding you in this moment, unwavering and kind. Picture yourself lying in a meadow in Silverhollow Vale, the grass soft beneath you, each blade kissed by the gentle rain. Your shoulders soften, your arms grow heavy, your legs ease into the earth's embrace. The world around you is still, and you are held, safe and warm, as the rain begins to fall, a soft patter lulling your heart. Let this support carry you. Let it remind you that you are never alone. 9. You are safe here, wrapped in the quiet warmth of this night. My voice is a gentle lantern, glowing softly in the dusk of Silverhollow Vale, guiding you to a place where worries cannot follow. There's nothing you need to do, no task to complete, no weight to bear. Imagine standing at the edge of the vale, the mist curling around you like a cloak woven from moonlight. The trees hum a low, soothing song, their branches swaying as if to welcome you home. Feel this safety settle into your bones, a deep knowing that you are protected, that this moment is yours to rest. Let your breath slow, each exhale softening your heart a little more. 8. The thoughts of the day are slipping away, like petals drifting on a quiet stream under the stars. They float past, gentle and fleeting, not yours to hold, not yours to chase. See them for what they are: passing shadows. Separate from the truth of who you are. Picture the stream in Silverhollow Vale, its water silvered by moonlight, carrying each thought away with a soft ripple. You don't need to fight them or push them aside. Simply watch them drift, leaving only stillness in their wake. Your mind is a clear sky now, vast and open, ready to embrace the calm that waits for you. 7. Within you is a spark of peace, a gentle glow that never fades, no matter the day you've had. Picture it now, a warm light in your chest, pulsing softly like the hearth in Liora's cottage. This peace is always there, a quiet friend waiting for you to find it. Feel it spread through your body, from your heart to your fingertips, from your breath to your toes. It's like a flower opening under the rain, its petals soft and warm, soothing every part of you. Imagine the rain of Silverhollow Vale falling gently around you, each drop a reminder of this inner calm, washing away any tension, leaving only a quiet glow. 6. This moment is yours alone, a gift you deserve simply for being you. There's no need to prove anything, no burden to carry, no expectation to meet. You are enough, just as you are, resting here in this quiet space. Picture a quilt woven from the starlight of Silverhollow Vale, tucked gently around your shoulders. Its threads are soft, its warmth a promise that you are free to simply be. Feel the weight of the day lift, like leaves carried away by a gentle breeze. This is your time, your sanctuary, where nothing is asked of you but to rest, to breathe, to let go. 5. Release any tension still lingering in your body. Feel your shoulders loosen, your jaw soften, your hands rest gently by your sides. Imagine the worries of the day dissolving, like mist touched by the first rays of dawn in Silverhollow Vale. Picture the mist rising from the valley, curling upward and fading into the air, leaving only clarity behind. Your breath is steady now, each inhale bringing calm, each exhale letting go of what no longer serves you. Your body is light, your heart unburdened, as if the rain itself is washing away every trace of strain, leaving you ready to rest. 4. Breathe in gratitude for this moment, for the air filling your lungs, cool and gentle, for the shelter that surrounds you, for the promise of sleep waiting like a friend at the edge of a dream. Let this gratitude warm you, like the glow of a hearth in the heart of Silverhollow Vale. Picture the firelight flickering, casting soft shadows on the stone walls of Liora's cottage, its warmth reaching out to you. This simple act of breathing, of being here, is enough. Let it fill you with a quiet joy, a sense of being held by the world, by the rain, by the night. 3. Begin to see a world unfolding in your mind, a valley of silver mist and whispering trees. Picture Silverhollow Vale, its paths lined with stones that shimmer faintly, like stars fallen to the earth. The air is sweet with the scent of rain-soaked moss, the trees swaying as if singing a lullaby just for you. Imagine walking along a path, your footsteps soft on the damp earth, the rain a gentle caress on your skin. This world is yours, a place of wonder and peace, where every breath draws you closer to rest. Let it open before you, ready to cradle your dreams. 2. Check in with your body one last time. It has carried you through the day, through every moment, and now it's time to let it rest. Feel your legs grow heavy, sinking into the softness beneath you. Your arms relaxed, your breath slow and steady, like the rhythm of rain on a cottage roof. Picture the rain of Silverhollow Vale, falling gently, washing over you, softening every muscle, every thought. Your body is at ease, your mind a quiet pool, reflecting the stars above the valley. You are ready, calm and whole. 1. You are here, fully in this moment, drifting gently toward a story as warm as a glowing hearth. Let go completely now. Let the rain of Silverhollow Vale carry you into peace. Your heart is light, your breath a soft bridge to dreams. The valley waits, its trees whispering, its hearth glowing, ready to guide you into a tale of rest and wonder. Step forward now, safe and free, as the night embraces you. You awaken to the soft patter of rain on the stone roof of Liora's cottage, a round haven nestled deep in Silverhollow Vale. The air carries the scent of rosemary and warm cedar, curling around you like a gentle embrace. The hearth glows with embers, pulsing like a heart breathing in time with the night. Through the curved window, raindrops weave a shimmering veil, each one catching the faint silver of a hidden moon. You pull a quilt closer, its threads dyed with the purples and silvers of the veil's twilight, its warmth sinking into your bones. The stones of the cottage seem to hum, as if holding stories of countless rainy evenings. Your breath slows, matching the rhythm of the rain, and the world feels soft, safe, like a dream already unfolding. Liora emerges from the soft shadows of the cottage's kitchen, her silver braid glinting like a river under the hearth's golden glow. Her eyes, warm as the twilight sky kissed by a setting sun, crinkle with a quiet smile. She wears a tunic woven from the soft wool of Silverhollow's meadows, its edges embroidered with tiny leaves that seem to shimmer faintly. "Evening, wanderer," she says, her voice a soothing melody, like wind whispering through the vale's ancient trees. It wraps around you, gentle and calm, as if she's known you for a lifetime. She moves with a quiet grace, her fingers brushing a strand of hair behind her ear, and the air seems to soften in her presence, carrying the scent of rosemary and the faint smokiness of burning cedar. She turns to the hearth, where a small kettle simmers, its steam curling upward like a delicate dance. From a stone jar on the shelf, she plucks dried mint leaves, their crisp green edges crumbling softly in her hands. "A little tea to warm us," she murmurs, dropping the leaves into 2 clay mugs. She adds a spoonful of clover honey, golden and thick, harvested from the wildflowers that bloom along the Vale's streams. The honey swirls into the hot water, releasing a sweetness that mingles with the mint, filling the cottage with a fragrance that feels like a memory of summer. She hands you a mug, its clay warm against your palms, and you breathe in the steam, the scent grounding you in this moment. The tea touches your lips, its sweetness soft, its warmth spreading through your chest like a gentle tide, easing every thought into stillness. You sit at the wooden table, its surface worn smooth by years of shared meals and stories. And Liora settles across from you, her mug cradled in her hands. "The rain's singing tonight," she says, her gaze drifting to the window where raindrops weave a silver curtain. "It's a night for something warm, something made with care. Shall we bake spiced apple tarts to honor its song?" Her smile is soft, inviting, as she pulls a basket of apples from a nook by the hearth. The apples are small, their skins dappled with the gold of late summer, as if they hold the memory of sunlight within them. She sets them on the table, their faint sweetness rising to meet the air, and you feel a quiet joy at the thought of creating something together. Liora reaches for a tin on the shelf, her fingers tracing its carved lid, etched with the shape of a star. She opens it, then pauses, a small frown crossing her face. "No cardamom," she sighs, holding the empty tin to the light. "I must have used the last of it for the solstice feast." When the Vale gathered under the great oak, she laughs softly, the sound like a bell in the quiet cottage. No matter. A night like this calls for a little adventure. Her eyes brighten, and she leans closer, her voice warm with excitement. "Sylva, the herb keeper, will have cardamom in her garden. She lives just beyond the silver-barked trees, where the wild herbs sing under the rain. Will you walk with me through the vale to find her? You nod, drawn to the warmth in her voice, the promise of a journey through the rainy night. Liora rises, her movements steady and sure, and crosses to a wooden peg by the door. She lifts a cloak, its fabric woven from the soft grasses of Silverhollow, dyed a deep green that shifts like moss under moonlight. This will keep you dry, she says, draping it over your shoulders. The cloak's lining is soft as a lamb's ear, brushing against your skin with a gentle warmth. Her fingers linger for a moment, adjusting the clasp, and her touch feels like a quiet promise. You are welcome here. You belong. She pulls her own cloak from the peg, its edges trimmed with tiny beads that catch the hearth's light, and ties it loosely around her shoulders. Liora glances at the window, where the rain falls in a steady, soothing rhythm. The Vale loves nights like this, she says, her voice low, almost a whisper. When I first came to Silverhollow, it was on a rainy evening, my heart heavy with the sorrow I couldn't name. The rain washed it away, drop by drop, and the trees taught me to listen again. She turns to you, her eyes soft with understanding. Whatever you carry, wanderer, the veil will hold it for you tonight. Her words settle into your heart, light as a feather, and you feel a knot you didn't know was there begin to loosen. She opens the cottage door, and a cool breeze slips inside, carrying the scent of wet earth and pine. The rain taps gently on the path outside, its sound a quiet invitation to step into the night. Liora pulls her hood up, her braid tucked beneath, and gestures for you to follow. Sylva's garden isn't far, she says, her smile a beacon in the dim light. The rain will guide us, and the trees will keep us company. You step closer to the threshold, the cloak warm around you, the tea's sweetness lingering on your tongue. The hearth crackles behind you, as if bidding you a gentle farewell, and the rain calls softly, weaving its lullaby through the air. Silverhollow Vale waits, its paths ready to unfold, its secrets shimmering just beyond the door. You step through the cottage door, the rain a cool caress on your cheeks, each drop sparkling like a star fallen from the night sky. The air is alive with the scent of wet earth and pine, a fragrance that weaves a quiet spell around your heart. Liora walks beside you, her cloak whispering with each step, its green folds catching the faint silver of the rain. Her hood frames her eyes, warm as the twilight sky, and she glances at you with a smile that feels like a shared secret. The path stretches ahead, soft and damp beneath your boots, winding through Silverhollow Vale like a ribbon unspooling under the moon. The rain falls gently, kissing your lashes, each droplet a tiny prism that holds the light of a world made new. The vale unfolds around you, a tapestry of silver-barked trees whose branches sway as if stirred by an ancient song. Their leaves tremble, whispering tales of forgotten springs, their voices low and melodic, blending with the rhythm of the rain. You pause for a moment, your breath catching, as the trees seem to lean closer, their song wrapping around you like a lullaby. Liora's hand brushes yours, her touch light as a feather, grounding you in this moment. This veil found me when I was lost, she whispers, her voice soft as the mist that curls through the air. Years ago, I wandered here, my heart heavy with a sorrow too deep to name. The rain fell then, as it does now, and drop by drop, it washed my cares away. The trees listened, their roots holding my grief, their branches teaching me to breathe again. Her eyes meet yours, warm and knowing, and she adds, whatever you carry, wanderer, let the veil hold it tonight. You don't need to bear it alone. The words sink into your chest, loosening a knot you hadn't realized was there. The rain seems to answer her, falling a little softer, as if echoing her promise. You feel lighter, as if each droplet is carrying a piece of your burdens away, dissolving them into the earth. The path curves gently, leading you deeper into the vale, where fireflies begin to flicker in the mist. Their light pulses like tiny breaths, weaving a delicate dance through the air, guiding you past stones that shimmer with an emerald glow. Each stone seems to hold a fragment of the vale's heart, their surfaces smooth and cool, etched with patterns that shift in the rain's faint light. You reach out, your fingers grazing one, and it feels alive, warm beneath the damp, as if whispering its own quiet story. Liora walks with a steady grace, her cloak swaying as she points to a gnarled tree ahead, its branches heavy with leaves that gleam like silver coins. That old oak has seen 100 rains, she says, her voice a gentle hum. When I first came to Silverhollow, it stood here, watching over the path, its roots drinking in every storm. I used to sit beneath it, letting the rain soak through me, until I learned its song. She smiles, her eyes distant, as if remembering a moment when the world was kinder. The valley has a way of teaching you to listen, to let go. It's why we're here tonight, wanderer, to find what we need under this rain, to weave a moment of peace together. You nod, the warmth of her words settling over you like the cloak around your shoulders. The rain is steady now, a soft hymn that seems to call your name, each drop a note in a melody only the vale can sing. The path slopes gently downward, the earth softening beneath your feet, cushioned by moss that glows faintly in the dim light. The air grows sweeter, carrying the scent of wildflowers tucked among the trees, their petals trembling under the weight of the rain. A small stream crosses the path, its water clear and sparkling, reflecting the fireflies' glow like a mirror of stars. You step over it, the sound of its gentle trickle blending with the rain, and Liora pauses to dip her fingers into the flow, her touch stirring tiny ripples that catch the light. The rain and the stream are old friends, she says, her voice barely above a whisper. They've been talking since the Vale was born, sharing stories of every wanderer who's passed through. Tonight, they're speaking to you. She straightens, her cloak glistening with raindrops, and gestures toward the bend in the path. Sylva's garden is just ahead, beyond the silver trees. She's the keeper of the Vale's herbs, a friend to every leaf and root. Her cardamom will be waiting, blooming bright under this rain. Her smile widens, a spark of excitement in her eyes, and you feel a quiet thrill at the thought of meeting Sylva, of stepping deeper into the Vale's magic. The trees part slightly, revealing a glimpse of a garden in the distance, its edges framed by a fence of braided ivy, glowing faintly as if kissed by starlight. Fireflies swirl above it, their light weaving a soft halo through the mist. The rain falls a little harder now, but it feels gentle, like a hand guiding you forward. Liora walks closer, her presence steady and warm, and she speaks again, her voice soft as the earth beneath you. When I was a girl, my mother told me the rain carries dreams, she says, her gaze drifting to the sky. She said every drop holds a wish, a hope, a moment of peace waiting to find you. I didn't believe her then, but the Vale taught me she was right. Tonight, wanderer, let the rain carry your dreams, too. You feel a tear prick your eyes, not of sorrow, but of belonging, as if the veil itself is wrapping you in its embrace. The path leads you closer to the garden, the air growing richer with the scent of thyme and damp earth. Liora's hand brushes yours again, a quiet reminder that you're not alone, that this journey is shared. The rain sings on, its melody weaving through the trees, calling you towards Sylva's garden, where the vale's secrets bloom under the night's gentle touch. The path opens to Sylva's garden, a sanctuary cradled in the heart of Silverhollow Vale, its edges framed by a fence of braided ivy that shimmers faintly under the rain-soaked moon. The air is rich with the scent of thyme and wet earth, a fragrance that weaves through the mist like a quiet promise. Fireflies dance above the garden, their golden light pulsing like tiny heartbeats, casting a soft glow over herbs that sway gently, as if whispering secrets to the night. The rain falls in a delicate rhythm, each drop a note in a lullaby that seems to call your name, drawing you deeper into the vale's embrace. Liora walks beside you, her cloak glistening with raindrops, her twilight eyes catching the firefly's light. She pauses at the garden's threshold, her hand resting lightly on the ivy, and smiles at you, her warmth a steady anchor in the misty air. From the center of the garden, Sylva emerges, her figure almost part of the earth itself. Her hair cascades like fern fronds dusted with dew, curling softly in the damp air, and her eyes sparkle like the stream you crossed, reflecting the vale's quiet magic. She wears a robe woven from the fibers of wild grasses, its edges embroidered with patterns that mimic the veins of leaves, glowing faintly as if kissed by starlight. In her arms, she cradles a basket of green cardamom pods, their surfaces glistening with rain, their scent sharp and sweet, rising to meet the cool night air. Liora, wanderer, she calls, her voice soft as moss, warm as the soil after a spring shower. The sound wraps around you, gentle and grounding, as if the garden itself is speaking through her. She steps forward, her bare feet brushing the damp earth, leaving faint imprints that seem to glow for a moment before fading. Liora, you've brought a friend, Sylva says, her smile widening as she looks at you, her gaze kind and knowing, as if she sees the quiet thoughts you carry. The rain's brought you to my garden tonight, hasn't it? It always knows who needs its touch. Liora laughs softly, her voice blending with the rain's gentle patter. We need your magic, Sylva, she says, her twilight eyes crinkling with warmth. Cardamom for our tarts, to warm this rainy evening in the cottage. Sylva nods, her hair swaying like the herbs around her, and beckons you closer with a gentle wave of her hand. Come, wanderer, she murmurs, her voice a melody that seems to echo the tree's ancient song. The plants here listen, and they've been waiting to meet you. You step into the garden, the earth soft and cool beneath your boots, cushioned by moss that glows faintly under the firefly's light. The rain kisses your face, each drop a cool caress, and the air grows richer with the scent of lavender, sage, and cardamom, their fragrances mingling like a chorus of the vale's heart. Sylva kneels beside a cluster of cardamom plants, their stalks slender and green, their leaves slick with rain, trembling as if alive with the night's quiet energy. She brushes her fingers over one, and it seems to lean toward her, as if drawn to her touch. "These plants are old friends," she says, her voice low and reverent. "They've grown here since the Vale was young, drinking in the rain, holding the dreams of every wanderer who's passed through. They know what you need before you speak it." She turns to you, her eyes sparkling with a gentle mischief, and guides your hand to a cardamom stalk. The leaves are cool and smooth against your skin, their edges curling slightly, as if whispering back to you. "Speak to them." "Wanderer," Sylva says, her voice soft as a breeze through the trees. "Tell them what you seek, what your heart carries. They'll listen, and they'll answer." You hesitate, the rain falling gently on your shoulders, then lean closer, your breath mingling with the damp air. You whisper a quiet wish, a thought too soft to name, and the leaves tremble, their movement like a sigh, as if the plant is answering in a language only the veil understands. A warmth blooms in your chest, a sense of being seen, of being heard, and you feel the weight of the day slip further away, carried off by the rain. Sylva smiles, her fern-like hair catching a stray firefly's light, and plucks a cardamom pod from the stalk. She places it in your palm, its surface warm and slick, its scent rising sharp and sweet, like a memory of sunlight trapped in the rain. "The veil hears you," she says, her voice a gentle hum that seems to blend with the garden's quiet song. "This pod holds more than spice, it carries the peace of this night, the dreams of this rain. Take it, and let it warm your heart as you bake with Liora." You close your fingers around the pod, its warmth sinking into your skin, and a stillness settles over you, as if the garden itself is wrapping you in its embrace. Liora steps closer, her cloak brushing against the herbs, and shares a knowing glance with Sylva. "You always know what we need," she says, her voice warm with affection. "When I first came to this garden, I was a stranger to the Vale, my heart heavy with questions. You showed me how to listen to the plants, how to let the rain carry my fears." She turns to you, her twilight eyes soft and steady. "Sylva's garden is a place of beginnings. Wanderer, whatever you carry, let it rest here, under this rain, among these leaves." Her words are a balm, soothing a part of you that feels raw and tender, and you feel a tear prick your eyes, not of sorrow, but of belonging, as if the veil has claimed you as its own. Sylva kneels again, gathering a few more cardamom pods, their green shells glistening in her basket. She hums softly, a tune that seems to echo the rain's rhythm, and the herbs around her sway, as if joining her song. "The rain loves this garden," she says, her voice barely above a whisper. "It falls heaviest here, as if to feed the roots, to wake the dreams hidden in every leaf. When I was a child, I'd sit among these plants during storms, feeling the rain wash over me, teaching me to trust the earth." She looks at you, her eyes bright with a quiet wisdom. "You're part of this now, wanderer. The rain, the plants, the veil, they know you, and they'll carry you home." You nod, the cardamom pod warm in your hand, its scent mingling with the rain-soaked air. The fireflies swirl above, their light weaving a delicate halo around the garden, and the ivy fence seems to glow brighter, as if welcoming you deeper into its heart. Liora touches your arm, her fingers light and reassuring, and says, "We have what we need now. Let's return to the cottage, where the hearth is waiting to warm our tarts and our hearts." Sylva hands you another pod, her smile soft as the moss beneath her feet, and you feel a quiet joy settle over you. Like the rain itself is weaving a dream just for you. The garden's glow lingers in your chest, the rain's song guiding you back to the path, where Silverhollow's magic waits to unfold. You step away from Sylva's garden, the cardamom pod warm in your hand, its sharp, sweet scent lingering like a promise. Liora walks beside you, her cloak glistening with rain, her twilight eyes catching the faint glow of fireflies that drift through the mist. The path back to the cottage winds through Silverhollow Vale, its earth soft and damp beneath your boots, cushioned by moss that seems to hum faintly under the rain's gentle touch. The trees sway, their silver branches whispering a low, ancient song, as if bidding you a quiet farewell. Each raindrop kisses your face, cool and delicate, weaving a thread of peace through your thoughts. The air carries the scent of pine and wet stone, blending with the cardamom in your palm, grounding you in this moment, in this vale that feels like home. Liora glances at you, her smile soft as the moonlight filtering through the trees. The rain's softer now, she murmurs, her voice a melody that blends with the night. It's as if the veil knows we've found what we need. Her words settle over you, warm and reassuring, like the cloak around your shoulders. You think of Sylva's garden, the way the cardamom leaves trembled under your whisper, and a quiet joy blooms in your chest, as if the veil itself is carrying a piece of your heart. The path curves upward, the cottage coming into view, its stone walls glowing faintly under the hearth's light, a beacon in the rainy night. The rain taps gently on the roof, calling you back, and you feel a warmth spreading through you, as if the veil is wrapping you in its embrace. You cross the threshold, the scent of rosemary and cedar greeting you like an old friend. The hearth crackles, its embers pulsing with a steady, golden glow, casting soft shadows across the stone walls. Liora shakes the rain from her cloak, hanging it on a wooden peg, and gestures for you to do the same. The cloak slips from your shoulders, its moss-soft lining brushing your skin, and you hang it beside hers. The two cloaks swaying together like companions in the dim light. Liora moves to the wooden table, its surface worn smooth by years of shared moments, and sets the basket of apples down, their golden skins catching the firelight. "These tarts will carry the veil's magic," she says, her twilight eyes sparkling. "Let's make something to warm the night." She pulls a clay bowl from a shelf, its edges etched with tiny stars, and pours in a mound of flour, its texture soft as moonlight. You place the cardamom pod on the table, its green shell glistening, and Liora smiles, her fingers brushing yours as she takes it. "Sylva's gifts always hold a bit of the veil's heart," she says, her voice low and warm. She crushes the pod gently, releasing a burst of fragrance that fills the cottage, sharp and sweet, like sunlight woven into the rain. You breathe it in, the scent mingling with the apple's faint sweetness, and feel a quiet stillness settle over you, as if the act of creating something together is weaving a spell of its own. Liora hands you a knife, its handle carved from the wood of Silverhollow's trees, smooth and warm in your palm. "Will you cut the apples, wanderer?" she asks, her gaze soft and inviting. You nod, taking an apple from the basket, its skin cool and firm, dappled with the gold of late summer. As you slice, the fruit's crisp scent rises, clean and bright, blending with the cardamom and the hearth's smoky warmth. Liora sprinkles flour into the bowl, her movements slow and deliberate, as if each gesture is a ritual. My mother taught me to bake on rainy nights, she says, her voice barely above a whisper. She'd say, the rain carries the earth's dreams, and when we bake, we weave those dreams into every bite. I used to sit at her side, watching her hands move, feeling the world slow down. Her words stir a memory in you, perhaps of your own quiet moments, of hands that shaped something with care, of nights when the world felt gentle. You slice another apple, the knife gliding smoothly, and the pieces fall into a bowl, their edges gleaming like tiny moons. Liora adds a pinch of cinnamon, its warm, earthy scent curling through the air, and then the cardamom, its sharp notes dancing with the cinnamon's softness. She mixes them with her fingers, her touch light and sure, and the spices seem to glow faintly, as if holding the Vale's magic. The rain taught me to listen, she says, her twilight eyes distant. When I came to Silverhollow, I was running from a sorrow I couldn't name. The cottage, the hearth, the apples, they showed me how to stay, how to find home again. You feel a tear prick your eyes, not of sadness, but of belonging, as if her story is weaving you into the fabric of this night. Liora hands you a lump of dough, cool and soft, and you begin to knead it, your fingers sinking into its smooth texture. The act is grounding, each press of your hands drawing you deeper into the moment. The hearth crackles, its warmth washing over you, and the rain outside sings a soft lullaby, its rhythm matching the steady motion of your hands. Liora shapes her own dough, her fingers deft and gentle, and you work side by side. The cottage filled with the scents of apples, spices, and firelight. The world outside fades, leaving only this quiet space, this shared act of creation. Liora flattens the dough into rounds, her hands moving with a practiced grace, and you layer the apple slices atop them, their golden edges overlapping like petals. She sprinkles more cardamom, its scent rising like a warm breeze, and you feel a sense of peace settle into your bones, as if the Vale itself is breathing with you. These tarts will hold the night's magic, Liora says, her voice a gentle hum. They'll carry the rain, the hearth, the Vale's heart. She slides the tarts into the oven, a stone nook beside the hearth, its heat glowing like a promise. The door closes with a soft thud, and the cottage grows quieter, the rain's song blending with the fire's crackle, wrapping you in a cocoon of warmth. You sit by the hearth, the glow painting your skin with soft light, and Liora settles beside you, her presence steady and kind. The Vale has a way of finding you, she says, her eyes reflecting the fire's dance. When I first baked here, I was alone, but the rain kept me company, whispering that I was enough. Tonight, wanderer, you're part of this, part of the Vale's story. Her words sink deep, a quiet truth that loosens any lingering weight in your heart. The scent of baking tarts begins to rise, sweet and warm, curling through the cottage like a dream taking shape. You lean back, the hearth's warmth cradling you, the rain's gentle song calling you toward rest, and you know that this moment, this night, is yours. The scent of baking tarts fills the cottage, a warm symphony of apples, cardamom, and cinnamon curling through the air like a gentle embrace. The hearth crackles, its golden glow painting the stone walls with flickering light, casting soft shadows that dance as if alive with the Vale's quiet magic. Liora kneels by the oven, her silver braid catching the firelight, her twilight eyes sparkling with anticipation. She opens the stone nook with a gentle creak, and a wave of warmth spills out, carrying the rich, sweet aroma of the tarts. The pastries sit on a wooden tray, their crusts golden and crisp, the apple slices nestled within glistening like tiny jewels kissed by the rain. Liora lifts the tray with care, her hands steady and sure, and sets it on the wooden table, its surface worn smooth by countless shared moments. "They're ready, wanderer," she says, her voice soft as the rain outside, warm as the hearth's glow. "Let's see what the Vale has woven into these tonight." You settle at the table, the chair creaking softly beneath you, its wood warm from the fire's touch. Liora slides a tart onto a clay plate, its edges etched with faint spirals, and places it before you. The crust flakes under her knife, revealing the tender apples within, their golden hue deepened by the spice's warmth. The scent rises, sharp with cardamom from Sylva's garden, sweet with the apple's summer memory, and earthy with cinnamon that seems to carry the Vale's heartbeat. You take a small bite, the crust crumbling softly, the apples melting on your tongue, their flavor a delicate dance of sweetness and spice. The cardamom lingers, its sharp warmth blooming in your chest, as if the Vale itself is whispering through each bite. The tart is more than food, it's a moment, a memory, a piece of Silverhollow's magic woven into this rainy night. Liora takes a tart for herself, her fingers brushing the crust as she smiles at you, her eyes reflecting the hearth's glow. "When I was a girl," she says, her voice low and melodic, "my mother would bake tarts like these on stormy evenings. She'd say, the rain blessed them, that each bite held a wish from the earth. I'd sit by her side, my hands sticky with dough, my heart light with her laughter." She pauses, her gaze drifting to the window where raindrops trace silver paths down the glass. "Now, sharing this with you, wanderer, it feels like those nights again, like the Vale is reminding us that simple things, shared together, can heal what's heavy." Her words settle over you, soft as a blanket, and you feel a warmth deeper than the tarts, a sense of belonging that makes the cottage feel like home. You take another bite, the flavors unfolding slowly, each one a thread in the tapestry of this moment. The rain outside sings a gentle lullaby, its rhythm blending with the hearth's crackle, wrapping the cottage in a cocoon of peace. Liora leans back in her chair, her tart half eaten, her hands resting lightly on the table. "The Vale has a way of bringing us together," she says, her voice barely above a whisper. "When I first came here, I was alone, carrying a sorrow I thought would never fade. But the rain fell, the hearth glowed, and the apples taught me to stay. Tonight, wanderer, you're part of this, a thread in Silverhollow's story, woven with care." Her eyes meet yours, warm and steady, and a tear pricks your own, not of sadness, but of quiet joy, as if the Vale itself is holding you close. Liora rises, her movements slow and graceful, and crosses to a wooden chest by the hearth. She lifts the lid, revealing a quilt dyed with the purples and silvers of the Vale's twilight, its threads soft as moonlight. "Come," she says, draping the quilt over a low bench near the hearth. Let's rest while the rain sings. You follow her, the warmth of the fire washing over you, and settle onto the bench, the quilt falling gently over your shoulders. Its weight is comforting, like an embrace from the Vale itself, and you sink into its softness. The scents of apples and spices still lingering in the air. Liora sits beside you, her presence steady and kind, and pulls another quilt over herself, its edges brushing yours. The hearth's glow paints your skin with light, its flames flickering like a quiet heartbeat. You lean back, the bench creaking softly, and let your eyes trace the shadows on the walls, their shapes shifting like dreams taking form. The rain outside falls in a steady rhythm, each drop a note in a melody that seems to call your name, drawing you deeper into rest. Leora's voice breaks the silence, soft as the embers glow. The first night I slept in this cottage, she says, her gaze fixed on the fire. I was afraid of the quiet, of being alone. But the rain whispered, and the hearth listened, and I woke to find the Vale had claimed me as its own. You're safe here, wanderer, held by this night, by this place. Her words are a balm, soothing a part of you that feels tender, and you feel your breath slow, matching the rain's gentle cadence. You close your eyes for a moment, the warmth of the quilt seeping into your bones. The scent of the tarts still faint on your lips. The hearth crackles, its sound blending with the rain's song, and you imagine the Vale outside, its trees swaying, its stones glowing faintly under the moon. The cottage feels alive, its stone walls humming with stories of countless rainy nights, each one a thread in the Vale's tapestry. Liora shifts beside you, her quilt rustling softly, and speaks again, her voice a gentle hum. The rain carries dreams, she says, echoing a memory from Sylva's garden. It falls to remind us that we're never alone, that every night holds a chance to begin again. Let it carry you now, wanderer, into a rest as deep as this Vale. Your body feels heavy, grounded by the quilt's weight, warmed by the hearth's glow. The rain's song grows softer, as if it's singing just for you, its melody weaving through your thoughts, loosening any lingering tension. You imagine the apples you sliced, the cardamom you carried, the hands that shaped the tarts, and a quiet gratitude fills you for this moment, for Liora's kindness, for the Vale's gentle magic. The firelight flickers behind your closed eyes, painting pictures of Silverhollow's paths, its silver trees, its glowing stones. You feel yourself drifting, the boundary between waking and dreaming softening. Like the earth after rain, Liora's voice comes again, faint and distant, as if part of the rain itself. Sleep now, wanderer, she whispers, her words blending with the hearth's crackle. The Vale is watching over you, its rain a lullaby, its hearth a cradle. You're home tonight, safe in this moment, held by Silverhollow's heart. The words fade into the rain's rhythm, and you feel yourself sinking deeper, your breath slow and steady, your heart light as a feather. The cottage holds you, its warmth and quiet a gentle promise, and the rain sings on, carrying you toward a dream where the Vale's magic waits, soft and endless, like the night itself. You rest by the hearth, the quilt draped over your shoulders, Its softness, a gentle embrace woven from the purples and silvers of Silverhollow Vale's twilight. The firelight flickers, painting your skin with warmth, its golden glow a quiet promise that you are held, safe, and whole. The rain outside sings a soft lullaby, each drop tapping the stone roof like a whisper from the vale, calling you deeper into peace. The scent of apple tarts lingers in the air, their sweetness mingling with the sharp warmth of cardamom and the earthy comfort of cedar. Grounding you in this moment, Liora sits beside you, her presence steady as the hearth's glow, her twilight eyes reflecting the fire's dance. Her voice, soft as the rain, begins to weave words that settle into your heart, like seeds planted in the Vale's fertile earth. You are enough, wanderer, she says, her voice a gentle hum, blending with the rain's rhythm, just as you are, in this quiet moment. You are enough. The Vale sees you, its trees whispering your name, its rain washing away any doubt that lingers. You don't need to prove anything, not to the stars, not to the earth, not to yourself. Her words sink deep, loosening a tension you hadn't named, and you feel your breath slow, matching the steady patter of the rain. The hearth crackles, its warmth seeping into your bones, and you imagine the vale outside, its silver-barked trees swaying, their leaves holding your worth like a secret they've always known. You are safe here, Liora continues, her voice soft as the quilt around you. This cottage, this fire, this rain, they hold you, just as they have held every wanderer who's passed through Silverhollow. The vale is your sanctuary, its paths lined with stones that glow for you, its streams singing your name. You are safe to rest, to let go, to simply be. The words wrap around you, warm and steady, like the cloak you wore through the veil. You picture the garden of Sylva, the cardamom leaves trembling under your whisper, and a quiet certainty blooms in your chest. You are protected, you are cared for, you are home. The rain falls softer now, its song a delicate thread weaving through the cottage, and Liora's voice grows even gentler, as if speaking from the heart of the vale itself. You belong here, she says, her twilight eyes warm with kindness. In this moment, in this night, you are part of Silverhollow's story. The apples we sliced, the tarts we baked, the rain we walked through, they're all threads in a tapestry that includes you. You belong, wanderer, just as the stars belong to the sky, just as the rain belongs to the earth. Her words feel like a hug, like the quilt's softness, like the hearth's glow, and you feel a tear prick your eyes, not of sorrow, but of belonging, as if the veil has claimed you as its own. You sink deeper into the bench, the wood creaking softly beneath you, its warmth a reminder of the veil's steady embrace. The firelight dances, casting shadows that shift like dreams on the stone walls, and the scent of tarts lingers, a sweet memory of the night's shared moments. You are strong, Liora whispers, her voice blending with the rain's lullaby. Your heart has carried you through countless days, through joys and sorrows, and it has brought you here, to this quiet place. The veil sees your strength, wanderer, in every step you took through the rain, in every breath you shared with the trees. You are stronger than you know, and you carry that strength within you, always. The words settle into your heart, like embers glowing in the hearth, and you feel a quiet pride, a sense of resilience that warms you from within. The rain's song grows fainter, as if the veil is whispering just for you, and Leora's voice follows, soft and sure. You are worthy of rest, she says. Her words a gentle tide washing over you. The veil knows this, the rain knows this, and deep within, you know this too. You deserve this moment, this peace, this chance to let go and drift. The heart's warmth is for you. The rain's song is for you. The softness of this night is yours to claim. You feel your shoulders relax, your hands soften, your breath deepen, as if the veil itself is cradling you, easing you toward rest. The quilt feels heavier now, its weight a comforting anchor, and you imagine the rain outside, each drop carrying away any lingering worries, leaving only stillness in its wake. You are connected to something greater. Liora says, her voice a whisper that seems to rise from the earth itself, the trees of Silverhollow, the streams, the stones, they're all part of you, and you're part of them. The cardamom we gathered, the tarts we baked, the rain that guided us, they remind you that you're never alone. The veil holds you, wanderer, in its heart, in its dreams, in its endless nights. Her words weave a vision of the veil, its paths stretching beneath the stars, its trees singing softly, its streams reflecting your face. You feel a warmth spread through you, a sense of unity with the world around you, as if every breath you take is a thread in Silverhollow's tapestry. The hearth's glow softens, its embers pulsing like a slow heartbeat, and Leora's voice grows quieter, as if fading into the rain's melody. You are ready for sleep, she murmurs, her words a gentle invitation. Your body's at ease, your heart is light, your mind is calm. The veil has carried you through this night, and now it leads you to a rest as deep as its roots, as soft as its rain. Let go, wanderer, and let the dreams of Silverhollow find you. Your eyelids grow heavy, the firelight blurring into a warm haze, and the rain's song wraps around you, a lullaby that feels like home. You imagine the vale outside, its trees swaying, its stones glowing, its streams whispering your name, and a quiet peace fills you, like a flower blooming under the rain. You drift closer to sleep, the quilt's softness cradling you, the hearth's warmth a steady embrace. Leora's voice comes one last time, faint as a breeze through the veil. You are loved, she whispers, her words sinking into your heart like rain into the earth. The veil loves you, the rain loves you, the night loves you. You are held, wanderer, in this moment and always, safe in Silverhollow's arms. The words fade, blending with the rain's gentle patter, the hearth's quiet crackle, and you feel yourself slipping into a dream where the veil awaits. Its paths open, its trees singing, its rain a soft promise of peace. The cottage holds you, the night holds you, and you drift, weightless and free, into a sleep as deep as Silverhollow's heart.